Hello you guys, happy 2026. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's already the new year. It's the 2nd of January and I don't know how it happened, but we're here. I have some notes here to keep me on track, so we're just going to get started. If you hear a little bit of background noise, I have the heater turned on because it is so cold down here. To being cold. Anyways, first of all, my reading goal. I'm changing it. I know I said in the last video that I was going to do 70, but I think I'm going to do 65. I think that is a good reachable goal. And I was looking back on past years, and for 2023 I read 54 out of 55. For 2024 I read 71 out of 70, and then obviously this year I read 56 out of 70. So I feel like meeting right in the middle of those two goals would be perfect. So we'll see how that goes. Now I'm really excited. I have not looked at Book of the Month yet, so we're going to go in the Book of the Month app and choose our read. Ooh, this first one looks so cool. It's called Rings of Fate. A jaded barmaiden and a desperate prince embark on a high-stakes adventure, risking their hearts to save the realm. It's got pretty sprayed edges too. Most eligible. A journalist goes undercover on a reality dating show. Can she break a big story without breaking her heart? Ooh. Crux. Two untethered teens try to grow up without growing apart while they dream of becoming professional rock climbers. I forget what it's called, but whichever show or movie was the free climbing. Is it called Free Climb? I don't know, but that one was scary. I could never rock climb. Lost Lambs by Madeline Cash. Three daughters navigate dating, adolescence, and their parents' dissolving marriage in this quirky, clever story. The Future Saints. The lead singer of an indie band must balance newfound fame and a budding romance while healing from a tragic loss. Anatomy of an Alibi. After two women swap identities, they find themselves caught in an even bigger crime, a murder case. I have a lot of dystopian. I'm sorry if you can hear the tapping. I think it's Felicity upstairs. I've been reading a lot of fantasy, so I think I want to do a romance. But I don't know. I'm between Rings of Fate and Most Eligible, because we just watched The Millionaire and that was so fun to do, but it's not like a dating show. You win money. This one, Most Eligible, you would win your relationship, I guess. I don't think I'm leaning towards the mystery one because, I don't know, they just go too quick, but maybe I need a quick one. Maybe Lost Lambs because it's about three daughters. Okay, never mind. I think I'm gonna do the Most Eligible one and then also doing the hat for it as well. Okay, January 4th to January 5th. Next, I want to talk about the books that are on my radar / Kindle TBR and physical TBR. I really want to get through my physical TBR this year because it is taking up so much room. It is overflowing this bottom shelf. I even have books in front. So I need to take care of that because I've already started buying books. As of right now, I've bought a book for every day of the year because today's the 2nd. Yeah. I just got the Book of the Month book, and the other day I went thrifting and I got this. Yep, for $3, and I have the receipt here to prove it. $2.99. I think that's pretty cool. I just need to take the sticker part off of it. I read this, I don't know how long ago, but I also watched the movie, I think, or did I start to watch it? I don't know. But I think it would be really fun to read books that I used to read and then watch the movie or show adaptation or whatever for it after and do that, because I also have the Twilight series. You can't see it, but such beautiful covers. Like reading all of these and then watching the movies would be so fun. This book, it's not the best condition, but it's pretty good. Like, the edges are pretty good, the spine's pretty good. And I've read this already, so I can just go on my shelf. And if I want to read it again, which I do, then I'll just get it off my shelf. I want to eventually get all of his books. 313 pages. Longer than I thought. Anyways, the first book bought in 2026. The book's on my radar, and Kindle TBR. Okay, so these are series I want to continue. The Blood and Water Saga by Cassidy Clare. The first one is this orangish color one, the Saltwater Air. And I'm reading The Crown, no, yeah. I'm reading The Crownless Queen at the moment, and her newest one, The Mirror Game, just came out. I'm so excited to get there because it's about one of my favorite characters. I'm excited for that. I feel like I've been pushing off reading it because I don't want it to end, so I just need to go through with it. Then I want to get through the Sword of Truth series, which is this white book here. That is the Wizard's First Rule, so I'm on Stone of Tears, I think it is. Yeah, Wizard's First Rule, Stone of Tears, Blood of the Fold, and so on and so forth. Once I have all of those covers, it's gonna be so pretty. Let's see how many I buy this year. I have started the Shatter Me series maybe a couple times now, and I want to finish it because people are like, Aaron Warner this, Aaron Warner that, and whatever. And I want to know, like, why do they like him so much? And I want to have like the actual books, because when I read it on Hoopla, I don't feel like I kept track of it very much. And I'm stressed about, oh, well, I have to return them soon, and if I don't read it quick enough, it'll return and I'm not done with it. The whole thing. These are now books that are on my physical TBR that I want off. Wild Reverence, Catabasis, The Bridge Kingdom. I want to finish the rest of that series. Crown Tide, Starside. Actually, Starside is not yet on my TBR. It's coming in March, but it will be here. Fearful and The Red Rising, whole series, because I have heard so many people rave about it and how it changes from the first book to the second book. So I don't know how that's gonna go, because I know how that is. Like, the first book is just okay, and then the second book like really gets ya. First book syndrome, I know. But anyways, I've seen people cry over that series and those characters and are so excited for this last book, Red God, that I'm feeling left out about it, I guess. Now my Kindle TBR. I'm currently reading Great Big Beautiful Life because I got it on Libby. So some of these I found while scrolling Facebook, of all places, and they are dystopian. So I have Convergence by Esther Pia Cordova, Twilight Divide by Melanie Bookstad Horev, not sure. I have the Beyond These Walls, books 1 through 4. Oh, there's 6 of them. I have The Female Breeders by Melanie Bookstad Horev. Oh, another one by her. Okay. And then I have Crownless Queen, which I'm 30% through that one. I have Chosen. It is The Immortal Ones. It's the first one in that series by Shade Owens. And then I have Us Dark Few by Alexis Patton. Then I have The Love Haters by Catherine Center. Reverence by Raina Rowe. Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent. This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. I think she was one that also wrote Shatter Me series, right? Then I have Stone of Tears, Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, because that one is turned into a movie and I want to watch that. The Stars Are Dying by Chloe C. Penaranda. Echoes of Hollow and Ember by T.C. Jessen. The One by John Mars. The Girl Who Stayed by Tanya Ann Crosby. The Favorite Child by Emma Robinson. Glow of the Everflame by Penn Cole. And then Bloodguard by C.C. Robson. So I have all of those to choose from, and I'm really excited about the dystopian ones because I feel like it's been so long since I've read a dystopian, and I love dystopian. Like the Maze Runner series, I used to have the books. Now we're on to new releases I'm excited for, and I wish I would have put these all in order, but they're all over the place. So that's just how it's gonna be. I know I didn't love the first one, but I want to know where it goes. So The Ballad of Falling Dragons by Sarah A. Parker releases April 26th, and I don't think it will match the normal cover. It is right here. I don't think it's going to be a short paperback. I think it's going to be like a special edition sprayed edges type of deal, and I'm disappointed in that. Every book now has to have sprayed edges and be a hardcover. Anyways, Burn of the Everflame by Penn Cole. This releases July 14th. I want to get through the whole series because, again, first book syndrome, where the first book I haven't loved, but everybody else says the rest of the series is amazing. I saw Rachel Catherine. She loves this series, and I typically like the books that she likes to read as well, so I feel like I can trust that I will like the rest of the series. I just need to move on through it. Then I have Dear Debbie by Frida McFadden. This releases January 27th, so this month. And I just love her thrillers anytime. They're a quick, fast-paced read, and that is exactly what I need sometimes. My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney releases January 20th. Also excited about that because I really like her mysteries as well. Or thrillers, I guess you would call it. The Night We Met. This is Say You'll Remember Me #2 by Abby Jimenez. I think I got the first one in a book of the month, I'm pretty sure. But this releases March 31st. And then I already mentioned Red God, but there is no release date, so that's TBD. The Daisy Chain Flower Shop. This is The Dream Harbor #6 by Lori Gilmore. This releases May 5th. The Last King of Fairy. This is The Wicked Powers #1 by Cassandra Clare. I really want to get to her whole entire series. I read and watched the shows so long ago that I think reading the series again will be really fun. And there's no date on that, it's just fall. Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune. This releases May 5th. The Shippers by Catherine Center, May 19th. I have enjoyed all of her books that I've read so far, so I'm imagining this is going to be a good read. Just Friends by Haley Pham. This releases March 3rd. The Tempest Blade. This is The Bridge Kingdom #6 by Danielle L. Jensen. This is releasing April 16th. The Escape Game by Marissa Meyer. This releases April 7th. Broken Dove by Danny Francis. This is Silver Elite 2, and I haven't read Silver Elite, but I've heard it's like a dystopian, kind of. And this releases May 12th. The Lion and the Deathless Dark. This is Crowns of Nyaxia #5 by Carissa Broadbent. This releases August 4th. I think I read the first 2 and I want to continue the series. And I remember that I didn't want to because I think there was a little novella in between and I didn't read that, so then I just stopped reading the series altogether, so I gotta pick that back up. It Could Have Been Her by Lisa Jewell. This releases June 23rd. Untitled, Fae and Alchemy #3 by Callie Hart. This releases November 10th, and I wish this released sooner because I just finished Quicksilver and Brimstone in December of 2025, so it's gonna be a long time till we get the third one, and that's excruciating because of how the ending of Brimstone is. Like, what? So definitely for sure getting that one. Also untitled, This Woven Kingdom #5 by Tahira Mafi. This releases August 31st. I really wanted to get into that series. And then Release Me, Shatter Me, The New Republic #2. So this would be after Shatter Me. She has the New Republic series, so this is the second one in that. That releases April 7th. Lots of books to look forward to, and I'm so excited for this year. I feel like I'm gonna read more than 65, but we'll see what I get to. I also want to be doing TBR takedown videos and see how those do. I'm also going to be doing TBR jar videos, so look out for those. We are also renovating the first floor of our home. Well, the living room, kitchen, stairs area. So that will be a more lifestyle content, I guess. And then just whatever else, decorating for spring and all of that. I have lots of stuff coming up. I'm also going to be reorganizing my shelf, so subscribe and make sure you click the bell so you don't miss that, because those videos are always so fun to do and watch. And I'll also want to be doing more reading vlogs because personally I like to see how I reacted to books. So like the reading the book and watching the adaptations, that would be really fun because you can directly see how your reactions are towards them. And then I really want to do an anniversary vlog this year. This is going to be 5 years married, and we have 2 kids, we have a house, 3 cats, a dog, all the things. So there's lots to celebrate in the 5 years that we have been together. And then I'm also thinking about doing Bookmas, maybe, I don't know. I think it would be really hard to do every single day, so maybe every other day I could do. And Sora will be more than a year old and it'll be easier to do things, and we'll see how it goes. As for goals, I'm doing a series on my short form / YouTube shorts, and that is walking for 30 minutes and seeing how many pages I can read in that 30 minutes, and I want to keep doing that for however long. But I'm doing that series for 30 days, and I'm sure after that 30 days then it'll be like a routine to walk at least 30 minutes a day on the treadmill. I do need to get shoes though, or wear my shoes that I have upstairs. I didn't think about that though. Goals for this year: exercise more, be outside a ton, read whatever, and if I'm not enjoying something then I don't have to read it, just drop it. I am really excited for this year. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are, what your plans are for the new year, what habits you want to incorporate, what books you're most excited for, and I will see you in my next video.